I think we're live, kids. Let's get this thing sorted out here on the old get the old monitor here for the non-existent chat. Ooh, brought to you by Gab Phone 3. Oh, thanks Gab Phone for sponsoring my Saturday. Unfortunately, we won't be listening to that, so money well spent. Skip that, and there we go. Okay. So what are we doing today? I never made a video about this because I wasn't even sure if it was going to happen. I acquired this rabbit plane, or I don't even know what the hell you call this thing. This old plane. And it was severely rusted. It had been stored somehow in a position like this, and some liquid had got into this side of it and sat. So, like, you can see the heavy pitting in there. I ended up having to sandblast it. I didn't want to. I wanted to keep this thing as el natural as I can, or could. So, like, I didn't really do much up here because it's the original paint. This is probably over 100 years old. Possibly was my great-grandfather's. Possibly. But the person who... Whatever. There's no idea. It was just... It's like, what is this? I don't know. Okay. So this is where we're at. And as I sit here now, I regret not filming more of this because it could have made a good video, but I thought it was done. Like, all the screws and everything were just completely locked up. So this is the hardware I have here. We're going to see if I can misremember how to put it all back together. This has all been re-oiled. Unfortunately, I am missing some hardware, which is going to be kind of a pain in the arse. I believe I need 2 more of these little guys. And I'm not sure how that's going to happen. Since this tool is from like I think it's from the late like 1800s or some shit. Like, these are old as hell. Now, I don't know if they kept making them or what, but the general idea is you're going to have you got your chisel will go in here, and then you got these 2 side blade cutters. And you can do I think it's a rabbit is what it's called. I think it's a rabbit plane. I just got to kind of remember how it all went. You know, it's been a minute since I took it apart. So that puts the pressure on that. That goes in there like this. It goes like that, I think. Well, I could be wrong. I actually have no idea how this thing works. That's got to go there. I probably should have, maybe that doesn't go there. I think it would. I literally don't even remember how this thing goes together. It's the worst video ever. So, this cutting tooth, let's do that. I can get that figured out. Got a height adjuster backed off so I can flip it out of the way. Okay. So that one's bent. That's the blade. I didn't sharpen any of this just because I just didn't. Like, this one was pretty rough. Like, that guy soaked for about 2 weeks in the old soaking solution. I probably ought to get a screwdriver. Hold please. Hold please. Where's my greasy fingers rag? We're gonna use one of these Tectons. They're decent. I like them. Got the triangle shape handle for ultimate. Oh. It's the ultimate. You don't know, you never had the ultimate. Actually, I think this little guy's going here. These itty bitties. We'll see if it'll all go back together. Alright, so far so good. Now, the general idea behind these ones is these score the edge of the rabbit. That way it doesn't blow out, I guess. Does that make sense? And then I should have another one up here, but I don't have enough because I have screws on this side too that got to hold in the other side of the blade, which is a straight one here. I guess it goes flat side out. You know, they're extremely dull. They need to be sharpened, but that's going to be a whole another ball of beans. I'm just seeing if I can get this thing back together. Like I said, it was pretty rough. And I don't claim to be a professional tool restoring service provider guy. Let me just get that a little bit down. So yeah, I got to come up with 2 more, which is going to be a skosh of a challenge. So I think this guy, nope, that guy goes there. Where the fuck does this thing go? Damn, dude. Why I got so many extra things? What's threaded? All right, this is threaded. Okay. We're gonna go with that. Goes into that. That must put the pressure down somehow. We're lucky. Oh, it's at an angle. I got you. All right. A little angle action there. Take a look at the condition of the blade. Yeah, blade is definitely, or the chisel, could use some work. We will address that in the future. It can't go that way. All right, hold on a second. There's a bit of a thread going on right there. How does that interact? God damn, how can I be so... Okay, like that. That's how it interacts. It just skates around it, and that puts the pressure. Is that... No, that can't be it. Moving on to something simpler. Jesus Christ. Pretty sure this guy goes in here. Wrong. I'm pretty sure this guy goes in here. Yep. Pretty sure that guy goes in there. Let's go ahead and screw him in. Oh, don't worry. We'll get it all sorted out here eventually. So the idea behind this, that sets the shoulder for the height, I think. And you crank that down and it tightens it up. How in the literal hell is this going to work? I have to engage my brain here. I got to think. I do have a photograph of this thing before I took it apart, but unfortunately, I'm on the device that photograph would be available to. 99% sure that goes in there. And this blade somehow how would that work? I'll do that upside down? No, I don't think so. It just seems really weird. I got this giant goddamn screw. Where does it go? Does it go up here? I think it goes up here. Because it doesn't have to, this side doesn't get flushed anything. Sorry if I'm covering the... So this requires flush screws. Although that one is at an angle. It might be another big one like that. Because the idea would be like you'd go up against something and you run this down. These 2 blades, you'd set it to a perfect height so they score to the depth of this clearance blade. I just don't understand why it's so bizarre. Like, I'm not doing something right here. I know I'm not. I don't know what it is that I'm not doing right, but I'm not doing something right. That's the depth, right? Sorry. You adjust this for depth. So a deeper cut there, shallower cut. I feel like this blade is upside down. That doesn't seem right. How would it go? No, can't do that. I guess. I mean, the idea is this push pressure, which presses this, which presses that down and holds the blade, and you only put a little exposure on that blade. I guess like that. I guess. Dude, I don't know. It seems extremely wrong to me for some reason. I mean, obviously I got way too much hanging out. I don't know. I don't think I'm putting that together right. Luckily, this is just the beginning of the good times. I just want to get the parts back in this thing and get it moved out of the way because we're gonna do a little sandblasting, and the sandblasting cabinet, despite my best efforts, tends to leak media into this area, and I didn't want to ace this thing out. So, considering how it looked when I got it, I'll have to figure something out on this. I'm pretty close to getting that right, but something still isn't quite jiving. I really don't understand that. Why can't that be simpler? Like there's a partial thread around that, so it's got to go around a thread of some sort, I would think. See what I mean? I mean, does it go this way? Dude, I don't even know right now. My brain's broken. I'm not normally a stupid person, but I think I'm proving myself wrong on this little adventure. And that's got to be the chisel. How else could it be? Oh, how about I drop it? I'm pretty sure there's no other parts. Whatever. God damn, that's pathetic. It's got to be like that. Man, the wind is really blowing today. Yeah, that's looking about right. The general idea being, hopefully, it's you'd come in like this. See how it makes a little groove? It's set too deep. It shouldn't take a lot out, I don't think, unless you're really, really sharp. Now, these guys are set too deep, but they're supposed to like make the channel. And then this, you're supposed to have this razor sharp, right? Razor sharp. Oh yeah, so that's. Anyways, that's not the live stream. That's just I gotta get this shit out of the way. So let's put this over here. Let's I'm gonna show you what we're really doing today. Good lord, I'm about the dumbest shit in my life. So upcoming videos to show the new shop press. This new location is obviously there because that's where it is, and this is some mods, blah, 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 oops, whatever. But one of the things I want to do, I want to make a mini speed handle here for the quick rickety. Get that out of the way for a second. So, nice one-piece handle, big fan. It's just a little long. I don't need for that. I have got myself about the rustiest piece of pipe I think I've ever seen in my entire life. And my plan is to make a speed handle just for hand cranking. So that's today's live stream. It wasn't me fucking around with that stupid whatever you call it. So let's figure out how long we want to make this thing. How crazy do I want to get? Do I want to cut one of the ends perfect first, or do I want to leave the raw? I think I'm going to leave the end raw, and that's going to be the outside. Then I'll cut the other side, and that'll be the inside, right? Does that sound great? So I want this as small as possible, but yet still big enough to, you know. Ooh, that looks like the perfect length right there. What do you think? Story markers. Marker side down. Oh yeah, it's looking good. So we're gonna be using the old chop saw. I had to redesign the. I had to re-envision the space. Huh? You like that? I re-envisioned the space. I just realized something here. Since we're going to do a full pretend land, let's get in our full pretend outfit and do full pretending. Oh, fall out. How else would it be? Yeah, I don't even know. Let reach. Oh yeah, just enough. All right, I'm over here filming the internet, me doing nothing at all. All right, how's she working? Full contact. I've been watching some videos lately of tools and tool manufacturers. And picking a team, right? You got to pick a team. What color are you? I made a mockumentary this morning of red versus yellow and white. And I come to a conclusion. I own a lot of DeWalt saws. Like if it spins, almost all my spinny things, like the big boy stuff, is DeWalt. It's really weird. Sorry, I got this thing. I got a tile saw. I got a 12-inch compound miter saw. I got a trim saw. My surface planer is DeWalt. I like DeWalt. All right, kids. Safety first. When you do this at home, make sure you do it safely. Let's see what happens. Contact. That's a brand new handle. Let's go clean that up. How do we do? A little rough. It's a little rough. That's okay. I like it rough. Oh, there's a project from the other day. She cleaned up pretty nice. Got that back side all off the back. Still got to sharpen it up, but you know, you can only do one project at a time. Should we hand file this, or should we get the angle grinder out? That is a jacked up piece of pipe right there, isn't it? I am a purist. I mean, the grinder's just right up there. Just me, or did I cut that crooked? I basically just want to cut myself in a sandblaster. And by cut myself, I mean cut a hole in the glove. Or cut any more holes in the glove. Just want to get that. So the nice thing about this this rust is that's going to be a gripped texture, if you will. All right. Get extra grip. Yeah, and that's what that is for. It's for getting the chunks out. Chamfer that a little bit. Yeah. Get that sharp, nasty little finger cutter out of there. All right. So that's that. See? This is this, and that's that. Let's get over here to the Clark. Sorry, we got the big boy. Well, it's not that big of a boy. We got this Clark tool here, and here's our air filtration system. Yep. Not recommended for long-term sandblasting, but it should work for this project. Make sure to get most of the grease off your hands before you stick them in your sandblasting gloves. Oh, please. I don't know how long this is going to take. This may be a part where you take an intermission to go get yourself a snack. Because, yep. I love it. I get air compressor sounds too. Oh yeah! I should hit us the wire roll first. So I just realized as I'm doing this, there's other shit on here other than rust. Sorry. So I am gonna hit that with a wire wheel real quick and see what the hell is going on with that. Put a little lube in the old. See if this brings up at all. A little bit's coming off. I don't know what the hell's on this thing. That's kind of crazy. And I don't even know where this. I assume this pipe came from in the ground someplace, due to its insane amount of rustification. Yeah, let's get the big chunks off real quick. I mean, I thought about just leaving it raw rusty, but like, it seems a little lame. I thought it would knock a little more off than it's currently knocking off. Yeah, get the big chunks off. Okay. You know what we didn't do? We didn't double check to see how the short throw works. Let's give the old college try. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I may actually put a little notch in that just to make a little mini guy there, hey? Because if he's small enough, he could just stay in there. Yeah, we'll end up notching that thing for sure. Maybe I'll use the dual saw on that. Maybe I can make a plunge cut with the dual saw. How great would that be? All right, let's go sandblast this thing. Back to the fun times. Sorry for the loose camera, but sometimes the camera's loose. Contact! Plugged a little bit. So you can see it started. Oops, no, you can't see. There you go. Started to get cleaned up. Knocking the big chunks off. Riveting! Good air compressor. Hard to see in there. I'm not sure if I could set this up for anyone to be able to see what I'm doing. I don't think I can. I could try. The light is garbage. My glass, I think, needs to be replaced. I've got spare glass. The guy that sold this to me, he gave me a few extra panels of glass. Oh, it's got a terrible glare. Hold on one second. Let me grab I got a light over here that sometimes works to help illuminate inside there. Cabinet light's not working super great. Can maybe do that. How bad's that glare? Oh, that's absolutely garbage. Where can I go? Where can I go? I can't go anywhere. So I got a basket in there with a bunch of old rusty washers that I use, and that helps clean the washers. See how that works? I got too much garbage in the way. Let's try that. That might be a little bit better. A little more entertaining. So there's our piece. Give the old rusty hardware a shake. Be the change you want to see in the world, kids. Maybe my media needs changed. It's not cutting very good. Almost done. I don't want to make it too nice, but just nice enough. I still got a few spots. I think I am going to paint this thing. Maybe like bright red, caution red. See what I got for paint laying around. I'm calling that good. That's good. How do we do? I think we did pretty good. Oh god, over the crap. Okay. This thing's like way too high in the air. Oh man, sorry. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Still a little funky in a few spots, but you know, just funky enough. gonna have to work that end. Not sure which end I cut. I probably did not cut that end. I probably cut this end. All right, a little more wire rail work. Wire rail work? Wire rail work? Work. So you can see the finish changes when you wire wheel it. Oh, I'm just filling my shoulder. All right, that ain't gonna work. I think I'm gonna get the sanding disc grinder out, maybe. Use that to chamfer the edges. Should work pretty good. Oh yeah, that's got the perfect texture now. Oh, hold on a second. Going to the mall. Can I show my lawnmowers? I don't have any lawnmowers in the garage that I'm in. My lawnmowers are in different buildings. I got a weed eater here with some leaf blowers. I can do that. That looks pretty good. Okay. Okay. So here's the weed eater right here. It's the one I got last year. It's got that big nasty metal cutting blade on her. It's a steel. What is this thing? I leave fuel in it? Oh, I love fuel in it. Only me. Should we see if it'll run? Fuel in it since last year. Special request from the internet. Choke. I don't remember which way's choke. That's fun. Well, let's try it. I don't remember which way's off and which way's on either. Now let's just pull some out. Come on, baby. It's nasty. What do they say? Nothing runs like a steel? Oh, nothing runs like a deer. There you go. Does that make you happy? I used the chop saw earlier. I'm going to use the chop saw as the, what am I doing? I'll walk over here. I gotta find a new home for the barbecue. Unfortunately, the barbecue lost its home, which is a little bit of a tragedy because I had a really good spot for it, but the shop press had to go someplace. So we're going to use this bad boy here to chamfer those edges on that. So that rigid brushless. Pretty happy paddle go, I guess, if you will. It's got a sanding disc in it right now. So we'll have to see how that works out. I got messages getting redacted. Can you start up a chainsaw too? Well, yeah, maybe. Unfortunately, I probably left the same amount of old gas in the chainsaw as I did all the other stuff, but still work on being perfect part. Let's see how this works. So I'm going to use the old stomach, what do you call it, workbench. Looks pretty good. Ooh, I like it. That is feeling just crooked enough. That's the OG cut. I cut the square cut. That's the cut that came with it. I'm going to keep it crooked. Ooh, she's a little warm. See how that works. That's so close to perfect, I can't even hardly believe it. All right, let's go check it out. So that's where it's going. Crooked shitty end out, because I like the, oh yeah, baby! I like it! Now I just need one of them. So what does that look like? One of them equals, oh God, can I cut it that crooked? Look how crooked they cut theirs. Hold on. Look at this shit. Look how off-center that is. That is extraordinarily off-center. So, yeah, I think I might use that new super saw I got. That might just get crazy as shit. We're definitely going to clamp this in. I'm going to use a dual saw. I'm going to try to cut this thing with a dual saw. How great would that be? I'm trying to think if I want to move my truck out of here. We're going to go perpendicular to the seam in the pipe. Get this crap out of the way. I've never used the dual saw before, but I feel like this is like the perfect. This is the perfect. Yeah, that's what I think. Can I do a? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use the dual saw right now for the first time, live on the internet. It may be the worst idea in the history of mankind, but I think I'm gonna give the old see what happens. The hell is that thing? I could have swore I put it in my car. Hold on. 1 second, please. Oh, please. Oh, yeah. I have no idea how this is going to work, or if it is going to work. We're gonna take this odyssey together. Gotta find a place to set this thing up. Where can I do it? Let's do this over here. So the dual saw. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna do. First of all, let's get a little hydration in us. Set that out of the way. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. I don't know how this is gonna behave. So this is the dual saw. Picked this up for $20 on the old Sell Your Used Shit website. It's got this thing here that seems extra sketchy, but that's the way I like it. We're just gonna give that the old. So that's gonna be how we're gonna come at her. Let's put the handle on this thing. We're gonna want the handle. We're definitely gonna want the handle. Where's the handle? Remember that time Elf Show was streaming live on the internet and broke the dual saw out? And, well, we're going to find out. Where's the chainsaw? I got like one, two, three, four. I can see 5 chainsaws from where I'm standing right here. I got 5. In this room, I got 5 chainsaws. Just in case. You just never know when you're going to need 5 chainsaws. And I got like 2 or 3 other chainsaws someplace else. Because how else would you do it in life? Okay. So this is where the damn. All right, let's get a position. I think we're gonna come in at like that. I think is gonna be how we try to do this. We're not plugged in yet, so everybody calm down. Let's, I gotta try to get this. I gotta get a better. I gotta get a safer working angle. The goal here being not necessarily a safe working angle, a safer working angle. How's that looking? Can I come in? Can I come in like that? Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Let's get a Sharpie out. Draw some lines where we're trying to aim for. According to the infomercial, this will cut anything! Let's get the original handle out here so we know how far to go. We don't want to overdo. So we're trying to imitate that little disaster there. Hopefully I can do, you see how, look how to that way everything is. All right, so if I cut myself, I will stop the stream if I injure myself. I tell you that right now. I do have my safety squints on because how else would you do it in life? I need a lube stick, I think. I'm cutting metal and I haven't lubed this yet. I've never used this one before, so it comes with these lube sticks here. See these here used when cutting metal only. Well, we're cutting only metal, so we should probably use one of these things. I think the general philosophy, we are plugged in, so we're gonna keep our finger out of the business end. The general philosophy is it's supposed to like somehow go in there. I don't really know. Okay. Let's give it a... I don't know if we're all the way... I don't know if we're getting lubed. Here we go. Wish me luck. That is kind of wild. A little crooked. Plenty wide there. I think that's it. That's kind of weird. Like it peppers the back of my knuckles. It peppered the back of my knuckles. How do we do? I mean, it kind of did exactly what I wanted it to do. I need to clean up some of this. No, it didn't shower a lot of sparks. I did see a little bit of sparking, but not bad. We're unplugged. I mean, could you have done that with an angle grinder? quite obviously, yes. But, I mean, yeah, no, the thing worked pretty good. I mean, this is heavy-duty old pipe. It cut through it like it was... I mean, let's go see if this thing works. Matt, I don't know what else to ask for in life, you know? I'm kind of glad that I came up with this project because... Oh, yeah. Let's get a little bit better angle here. I mean, I don't know. Did I cut it too big? Did I cut it the exact amount off center that the original one came? Yep, sure did. I mean, that's just like, I don't hit anything. Oh, dude, I'm loving this. You can really get your crank on. Should we crush something? What should we crush? What do we got to crush? Let's crush something. I want to find something good. What do we got? Let's see if we can find something to crush. What should we crush? What should we crush? What should we crush? Find something to crush. Need something good to crush. What's crushable? Let's crush a piece of this metal. This piece of this channel. That should work. I don't think it's gonna fling out too far. I mean, it might. Here we go. Hopefully it'll go that low. All right. And crush! So this is where now is be a nice time for that long handle because I'm getting some resistance. See how it's bending? I crush you, Amanda! I crush you! It's probably getting a little sketchy. Let's release the pressure and see what happens. We can go more. We can go more, right? So what Fred's gonna happen is these are gonna slide once you get it to a certain angle. Yep. So there we go. Made one of those. That's fun. Let's take it to the magnet. That's fun. All right. Mission complete. I need to clean up some of these on the inside. I get a little tiny file in there. I think I scratched my paint off. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Files. Check. Let's get in here with like a small square file. See if we can clean that up. That's pretty good. Around. Don't worry, I'm only putting pressure on the forward stroke, kids. I know the internet gets real mad if you file wrong. I won't the internet getting mad at me. just want to take all those sharp edges down. Now we got to pick a color. I don't know what color we're going with, but we're going to go with the color. Let's go find a color. What do we got? Pretty happy with that. It's fun making stuff out of trash. I mean, that should have gone, by all rights, this rusty old piece of pipe should have gone to the recycling center. But it's like, I mean, I've been kicking that around for probably 15 years thinking, man, someday we'll make something out of that. We'll make something out of that piece of pipe. All right, here's our color choices. Hold on a second. I gotta move some shit out of the way. Oops. All right. That's what we got. We got rebar green. That could be fun. Another weird green. It's actually black. Lots of black. Got some gray. We got a red, screaming red. All right. Got a little caution yellow here. Tractor implement, whatever puke color that is. We could do it in some plasti dip, but I prefer not. I went chrome. We could chrome it, dude. That could be fun. It's already kind of chrome. I'm thinking red, like Danger Red would be fun. What do you think? What's this one? That's almost empty. So there's an option. We can finish that can up. How's this one? Oh, that's caliper paint. I'm going to save that. Oh, this one's full. Farm Implement Troy-Bilt Red. Ooh! High Performance Red. Here we go. That's almost empty too. Do we need to prime it? You got any primer in here? Gray primer. That's almost empty. All right, so there we go. We got our colors. Hold please. Come on, finger. We got our colors. I gotta come up with some sort of clever way to paint this though. Definitely not gonna paint it on the Kawasaki, but we're gonna set the stuff. So I think my plan, sorry. Yes, sir. Come on. So the plan's going to be, we're going to frame it, then we're going to spray it with that, and then final it with that. I need to find something to hang it from, though. What's that going to be? A paint tree. It's not exactly right here. We're going to get a tack rag and clean this thing up. Oh, God. I don't have a clean tack rag over here. Beyond challenging. No tack rag. Paint thinner. Check. Always look on the sunny side. Well, I guess I'll go get a rag. Oh, I missed a question. Sorry. Show startup of chainsaw. Oh, God. Which one? Which one should we run? The closest one to get? Let's see what this one is. I may have ran these things out. Depends if it's got gas. If there's no gas in it, what do you got? The MS211C. And it's got a little gas in it. Let's see if we can get it to fire up. Yeah, no, it's steel. Yeah, that'll be fine. Gotta try to remember how this works. Well, it's got a prime bolt on the side. Well, this one you don't have to yank, sorry. I've only used this chainsaw like twice. project. It's not a bad saw. Probably should have taken the gas out. Hard to stop a steel. Hey, what's up, Ronnie? You been watching me fuck around too? Oh man. Start up the other chainsaws. A couple of them I gotta get a ladder to get down, bud. They're way up there. We'll just do one today. That's fine. I mean, I'm all for anything for the fans, but that's funny. So the reason I have so many steel chainsaws, I had a huge cottonwood tree that died, and I had to do something about it. But like, we're talking like that big at the base, 3 foot in the base, something like that. And I'm not stupid enough to try to cut a tree that big down myself. So I was like, I'm gonna hire a tree contractor to come and just knock it down, like knock it into like giant chunks. And then I'll use the skid loader and I'll buy a chainsaw and I'll take care of the rest. And I did that. So I went down to the local chainsaw place. We got a farm store here. I was looking at their chainsaws. I was gonna get like a Farm Boss or something, like a mid-grade. And these chainsaws hardly ever go on sale. Hardly ever. And they had one with a discounted price. And I was like, what's the deal with this one? And they're like, oh, someone bought it. It was too much chainsaw, they returned it. And well, it was the Steel MS 360, I think, which is it's in their pro line. Like, that chainsaw can be ran for 8 hours a day, 6 days a week for months. It's a professional grade chainsaw for people who do professional tree cutting. And I was like, whoa, I'm getting that thing, because like, why wouldn't you? You know, it was on sale, it was discounted, it was essentially brand new. It had gas and oil bar put into it, and the guy like took it home, was like, it's too much. He brought it back. It's too much. It is way too much chainsaw. Almost cut my leg off with it one time. But my dad's got a rental property. The neighbor's tree fell and went across the property line into his yard. And the way the rule works in my state is as soon as a tree falls across the line, everything across the line is your problem. So we went over there, we're cleaning it up, and I'd been running all day. Oh wait, sorry, I gotta scroll. Yeah, 361. That's the older version of the 362, I think. That's a real chainsaw. That is not a toy. That is a real chainsaw. Now they got the new a 461. That's a big chainsaw too, because my 362 is like just shy of like 70 cc, I think. It's been a while. I got a mill that I can run with it. Anyways, I was running that thing all day long, and like my dad was trying to be helpful, and he tried to like grab the 362. It's clear up there, dude. I have to get a. I'm pretty sure I put that one away correctly and drained the gas out of that, because that's an expensive chainsaw. These other ones I bought used off Craigslist. Anyways, my dad was like near where I was running the chainsaw. He was trying to hold the log, and I was worried about him, and I didn't want him that close, because the chain cuts on all directions, and I don't want him that close if he'd stumble or whatever. So I got off the throttle and I stepped back. Here, I'll give you the show what I did. See if I get this aimed up right. So I was down cut like this. My dad was like this way, and he was too close, and I wasn't comfortable. So I stopped, and I stepped back, and I brought the chainsaw down, and it was off throttle, lowering the RPMs. So I put it right across my thigh, right in my chaps, and that scared the living shit out of me, because that's how you cut your leg off. You know, I was off the throttle, the chain was winding down, it hit the chaps. I still have the chaps, I still wear them. Basically what happened was an exaggerated rake across my leg at 0 RPM. It pulled a couple of the threads out, but I still wear the chaps to this day. I didn't stop wearing them. It put just a big enough hole that I had to put an AC/DC patch. So right there, I had to stitch up a little tiny bit there, and then, yeah. So like, I definitely recommend wearing chaps, because I am not the kind of person that would ever put a chainsaw into his leg and I did it. You know, like I run power tools for a living, and I'm like, I would never do that. But like chainsaws, the shit happens quick, and then once the quickness happens, it's over. Yeah, I wear a helmet too. I got full face shield crash helmet, and I got a secondary helmet for anyone that's around. I don't have a face shield for it yet, but start up the gas blower. 1 second, please. Gas blower. Here we go. You want to see the gas blower? Sorry. Here we go. Give it a couple pumps. How many pulls? Oh yeah! That's a good little more. It's a little fuel. Whatever. Playing with my shit in my garage. So any whoosies, what was I doing? Start up the Toro? My God. Jesus Christ. I know. Hold on. How do you know the Toro's in here? Did you see it? This got a great story. I bought this off a dude. It didn't work. I think I paid him like $20 for it. It's like, dude, it doesn't work. I ain't gonna give you any money for it. Put a Chinese carburetor in it, and we'll see how she fires. Let's see here. We got full choke. She got a little gas in her because I'm kind of terrible at putting my shit away. That's that. Let's pop. That one's not happy. Not happy at all. Yeah, it's got stabilizer in it. Need to blow some leaves. That's what I need to do. Whatever. All right, so definitely gonna paint that up. No, I think I'm done doing startup requests. Make my arm tired, man. Yeah, for sure. Tonight it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Started up. Well, I've started about everything. I'm not going to get any more chainsaws down because everything else I got to climb a ladder to get to. So, oh yeah, good times. It's fun. Well, I was going to do something here before I saw Ron was here. No, I think I'm done doing chainsaws. I don't want to get a ladder down. That's the whole thing. They all work about the same. I got to get a tack rag. I got to figure out where I'm going to hang this thing from. Unfortunately, I'm getting to the end of the stream. Find an old rag here. Sorry about that. Old t-shirt. Oops. I'm not gonna. I think I'm about to go in the backyard to paint it from a wire. That's probably what I'll end up doing. So whatever. All right. How long have we been for? Oh, 70 minutes. So I went past. Well, we'll tack rag it, and that'll be the end of it. A little paint thinner here, just to get the oils off, so the paint will stick good. What the hell did I do with the? Oh, there it is. So we just give it a wipe down. Maybe at another live stream, another Saturday live stream, I'll fire up another chainsaw for you. It's still like dirt on the inside of that thing, but I picked this pipe up, I tapped it on the concrete, and just dirt fell out of it, like just poured out. All right. I do believe that's the end of the stream for Saturday. I don't want to go much more than an hour because that's a lot of streaming. Thanks for tuning in. If you caught it live, I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't catch it live, you watched the re-up. We had a lot of fun starting chainsaws and blowers because, like, why not? I need to weatherize my stuff better. Next thing comes. You just get on the next thing. Missed the question. Start the gas blower, did it. Start up the gas blower, did it. Start the blower, yeah, did it. Ronnie said goodbye, I said goodbye. Start it up now, I did it. Start up the other steel chainsaw after the blower. Not happening. Missed the question. I don't think I did. Anywho's, all right. I gotta do a little picking up. I was gonna change oil today. It's 3 o'clock. Yeah, I got 2 hours. I'm gonna change oil on my truck here in a second. So, MS362. Yeah, we'll do that another day. That one doesn't have gas in it. I know it doesn't because that's a very expensive chainsaw, and I definitely drain the gas out of that when I'm done using it because I don't use it very often. That thing sits for years at a time, so I don't leave gas in it. So, all right. I'd have to get gas mixed. I'm not doing that today. Peace out. Later.